We're live now. We are live now.
Hello.
So I'll give it like a minute.
Uh-huh.
Get some people
to
come in.
The best way for me to follow this is on my phone, I guess, like the chat and stuff.
No, there's a screen. There's a thing on the thing.
Oh, it just.
Are you on your laptop?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop. Yeah. Oh, I see now. I was on the wrong tab.
There you go.
Cool.
It's fine. Sen. Hello.
Sen. Okay. Okay.
Hello.
Oh yeah. Who's on there?
Who's that?
No, not that. No, I was joking. Hey. What's the keyword? Right, it's the wrong keyword to have chosen for, you know, like to be on guard. Because now if I say,
yeah,
who is it? And she's like, oh.
So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Alex, also known as KITEVANMAN. I live in my van, which I built 3 years ago. I've been traveling Europe mainly, and most recently I spontaneously actually ended up down in Morocco. I'm glad that happened, really, from what I'm seeing around the rest of the world. This seems like a pretty good place to be fair. What else about me? I'm a YouTuber. I've got 2 dogs, Sen and Suki. I like to kite surf. I like to snowboard. That's pretty much me, summed up.
How did you end up with Suki then? Because you didn't expect to have another dog, did you?
No, I didn't. So I meant to be Suki's foster parent, which I guess I still am, really. I mean, you know, she's free to a good home still. I say this a lot, you know. But I was in Sicily this last summer, and some other YouTubers actually came to. No, they're not. They weren't YouTubers. They see me on YouTube and came to say hello to me and met. Like, all right, nice guys. And then the day after, they messaged me that they had found this little puppy on the beach, but they were leaving and couldn't look after it. And this puppy was like on its own and basically wasn't going to survive, you know. So I went and fostered it, and I found her a family in Spain that were going to take her, and they dropped out of the deal basically, and then I'm left with Suki. That's it. Which I'm not like left with Suki. I'm not like, I don't hate her or anything. It's a nice dog. It's just can be a bit of a pain in the arse having 2 dogs in the van and everything else.
And the puppy stage of having a dog is the worst stage of having a dog, isn't it?
Yeah. And she wasn't a bad puppy actually, but she's like Sen was just such a good puppy. Never chewed anything. Never did a poo in the van apart from once when she had like a bad belly, you know. She just, I don't know, she's just amazing. And Suki wasn't so great, you know. She really didn't go in the toilet. She would just, you know, like dogs are normally, you'd be like sniff around or something, or you know, like dog needs the toilet. She'd just stand there and she wouldn't even squat. She'd just stand there and like kind of be like scared, and then just start peeing on the floor. Like, the more I started off for it, the more she'd be like scared the next time, you know. So I had to just be like, oh, okay, it's happened again. It's 3rd time today.
Almost like when we like do a fart and then, oh shit, that was
cool.
So you talked about the fact that you ended up in Morocco, and you're probably in a better place than a lot of us are. What do you want to just explain to people what the situation is in Morocco, because it is a little bit different to here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think down where I am might be a little bit different to how it is up like North Morocco as well, because this bit's very like desert basically. There's not much here. There's no like supermarkets, nothing like that. It's a tiny little town in literally the middle of nowhere. So the situation here is we're not allowed to leave this spot we're on here, which is how big is it? I don't know. There's 50 vans in here, but then we've got the beach and stuff as well. It's a nice spot to be in, but we're not allowed to leave it without permission. And the permission only grants 4 vans with 5 people in each van once a week.
Wow.
So then everybody has to sort out getting their food and supplies and everything through that. And most of the people here speak French. Most of the people are French, and Moroccan's second language is French. So at first they were all like, a few weeks ago, it really was. It's working out all right now, but a few weeks ago, the French people must have been like speaking with like the guards here and everything, and they said, "Oh, look, you need to get these passes going to town and that." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then we're just like seeing like vans going to town, and we're like, "Well, what about us?" And it's hard to communicate. And it's like, "Oh no, you can't go, you can't go." And but then one French guy who's got good English as well is gone in between us all and organised it. So like, okay, they're going on a run. Does any of your group need to go? And then like, so one of our group will go and get a load of food for the 10 of us or whatever there is. So it took a little bit of organising at first, and it was a bit of a mess, and it was quite frustrating. But now it's working all right. All right.
How is the site that you're on in general like? Is it like a good community? You said that most people are French. Like, I think is it like a? Are you? Have you got friends there? Are you communicating with people there? Is it got a community?
I hide in my van most of the time. No, we've got friends here. When we were kiting, it was better because it was more sociable, and but now I've got a lot of work to do actually. So I am actually staying out of the way a lot. But no, I've got good friends here. There's he's German, but he's basically Spanish. He's lived in Canaries for like 15, 20 years or so. He's a good guy, Sasha. Then there's a few Germans. There's one other British person here, only one other Brit. Are they Latvian? Latvian couple there, nice couple. There's loads of nice people. And the French people, I've been trying to learn French now as well, so I'm kind of trying to talk to the French when I see them at like the bread van and stuff like that. Get involved a bit. Lots of Germans as well. Yeah.
I wish we had a bread van that came here.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I've got my Warburton
10 piece of bread as well.
Wow.
For a loaf. Yeah.
Oh man. So our situation is that there's like 6 or 7 of us. We just happen to be in a place in the Peak District that's a public road, but the police have blocked the road off, so the public aren't supposed to come down here. Although we have had a few visitors today, but we're allowed to come and go within reason. Like, we are coming. I'm staying here for most of the week. I'm probably having like sort of 5 or 6 days not moving, and then go fetch supplies, do laundry, visit my daughter and all that kind of thing, and then just come back here. And it's so the police did put pressure on us at first, but then they've just left us to it now. So it's quite good.
So is that the place that I saw on your video a while back, and I used that clip in one of my videos? Is that the same location you're at?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the same location. I've literally not moved from that spot.
Yeah.
I'm parked in the exact same place. So, but yeah, so it is differing a little bit. Like you seem to have got a bit more of a restriction on you. But how has Morocco got? How has it? Have many people died from COVID-19 in Morocco? Is it a big deal?
So there's only 2 cases in Dakhla, and military guys which have come down from the north. The thing with this place is it's easy to block it off because there's one road in, and it's like, and they already have roadblocks set up as well. There's always these control points over Morocco. When you get down the south here, there's one like every few miles or so.
Yeah,
it's easy for them to just block it off straight away. So they've done a real good job of isolating it. And I think they took pretty drastic measures because, I mean, the healthcare system here, I think if it got to the state it was like in the UK, then the healthcare here is not as good as it is in the UK, and they'd struggle a lot more. So I think that's why they took it so seriously, and good on them, to be fair. Somebody told me yesterday that they've had a record number of cases up in the north of Morocco.
Wow.
Still not a lot compared to other places, but it shows signs of growth,
The UK seems to have got it pretty bad by what I'm reading. But however, for anybody watching this, like, all you see all day is the death rate and death toll and all that kind of thing, but the amount of people recovering from it is through the roof. Like, that's record number. So more people are recovering from it, from what I read. But
yeah,
I think the UK have got it pretty bad as far as deaths go.
I think so. Yeah, there's a lot of flies here. If you see me, like, it's full of flies in here.
So before we went live, I said I'd got some questions for you that I just came up with in the top of my head.
Yeah.
I was watching. I don't really watch many of his videos anymore, but I was watching Dave 2D's latest video. Have you seen it by any chance?
No.
So it's a video about Max and Lee separating.
Oh.
Now, I had no idea who Max and Lee were up until this video. However, did you not go to Morocco with that other couple?
Amen and back, yeah.
Yeah. Was that Lee not with him at that time?
No, she wasn't. Not at that time.
Did you go? Did you bang Lee?
Of course not. No, unfortunately. Like, me and Eamon and Becca and another couple, we travelled from Tarifa all the way down to here, and that took us like nearly, I think, like 3 weeks or so, maybe a little longer, and then stayed here for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then they headed up back north, and that's when they met Lee, and I stayed down here.
Right, okay.
So
there's a sort of in this video, there's a suggestion that Lee and Beck and Eamon have got this thing, this three-way thing. Some interesting footage that's
oh really
of a three-way thing, and I just wondered if you might have just, you know, while you were with them, you might have.
No, I have not experienced any of that sort of stuff. No. I think it's unfortunate, I don't know. But no,
in my head, that's the reason you went to Morocco.
No, I was planning on meeting Lee, actually, because I was originally going to go back up north as well, due to like vaccinations and stuff with the dogs. But then it turned out I could stay here, so I was like, I'm going to stay here.
Yeah,
right. Can't get more, you know.
Have you got a lady friend while you're there? Are you allowed?
And Suki. I've got 2 lady friends. I was meeting a girl here, a nice girl, that from the university here. But then when everything got locked down, then she's gone back home up north because there's no university open anymore. So
coronavirus has basically been the biggest cock blocker fucking ever, hasn't it?
Hasn't it? Just, yeah, 100%.
Get Dave 2D. So people are suggesting I try and get Dave 2D in a live chat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. That would never happen. I have sent Dave 2D a message on a couple of occasions, and he reads them and then don't fucking reply. So it's too big time for me, obviously. I'd rather stick to the smaller YouTubers like yourself, Alex.
Yeah, I wasn't so long ago. I don't think that Dave 2D was pretty sort of small from what I remember.
No, it went from like 2,000 subscribers to like 50,000 in fucking 2 months.
Yeah. Mental. By slapping people off, I think, is how it worked, was it?
Yeah, I don't do that. Have you learned how to cook razor clams yet?
What was wrong with the ones I cooked?
I don't know. Just did it.
I think you pretty just make them hot and eat them is what I've been doing. So it's worked so far. Although I did actually have a bad belly after the second batch of them.
Did you?
Like water bad, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, but I cooked them and ate them the same, you know, all the same.
So when the lockdown is lifted, where are you heading? North or south?
North, because my visa expired here. I don't know what. April? No, my visa expires in like a few days.
Oh right, okay.
A few days. But I mean, it was stuck here, so it's no issue, I don't think. But as soon as it does lift, I'll be heading up north back to Spain. Although there's problems with the dog vaccination stuff as well. You see, it's a bit of a pain. I'm going to do a full video on it because
right, okay.
They have to have blood tests
Really?
And they can't. They can take them here, but they have to send them to Europe to be tested. And after that comes back as clear, you have to wait 3 months to be able to travel with the dog.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. Like, that's one vet told me you can do it straight away. But I don't know.
Would it not be just easier to eat the dog?
Well, I was thinking I've been fattening Suki up actually. With that in mind. Yeah.
I wouldn't try and eat
It's
one. Then would eat your face off.
yeah.
How's your illegal homemade alcohol supply going, bearded bro?
I don't know actually. I haven't looked at it for a couple of days. Let me see. It's still bubbling. It's still got it's still fermenting. I'm gonna wait until it stops fermenting and then I'm gonna drink it. But then I also today, look. 30 litres.
Wow.
So we can make loads of it.
So I've not. I'll be honest. I've not. I didn't know anything about the homebrew thing.
Okay.
Is that something you put in a video?
Yeah.
What are you making that from?
Yeast, sugar, water, and juice. That's it, man.
That sounds like a prison.
It is. That's what it is. It's prison wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that. But you can't. I mean, it's kind of difficult to get booze here normally. Like not dead hard, but difficult. But now it's like gold.
Are you gonna be like King of Camp when
well, that if that works out, 30 litres in there. Some good tradable, that isn't it?
Yeah. Has anybody out there watching this got any questions for Alex while we're here? What I did on the live stream with Greg is we had a chat, talked shit for a while, and then answered some questions or comments.
Some questions. I did see one from Tim, I think. Timony. I think it was about the water. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, so there's a fresh spring, a natural spring on the site here. Which water comes out of the ground, and they've put like some pipes on it. But it stinks of sulfur, and like it really wouldn't be nice to drink. You can drink it without any health implications. However, somebody has attached a reverse osmosis filter to it the other day, so now we've got nice tasting infinite water supply. Yeah. I think that was Tim's question. If you can drink the.
Has Suki learned any of Sen's tricks?
No, but Sen's learned some of her bad habits.
Really?
Yeah, it's the wrong way around. Yeah. She does. In fact, Suki does the little like little sit pretty thing. That's about it.
Sen's scared the shit out of me.
Suki just really wants to be a wild dog. I'm telling you, like I put them both outside there, they'll chill, and they've got like a long rope, and Suki just like barks to like moans at me to let her off it, and Sen just moans at me to let her back in the van so she can just chill out here. So,
did your shower work?
There's a problem with that, and that's the bloody wind here, because the material I put around it was just so loud, so my head was going to explode. I took it down. I need to get some material like more like material, soft material. It doesn't make a noise in the wind, and then I'm going to wrap that around it, and that'll be banging then.
Where is your tan?
Yeah, I don't tan very well. Although if I take my shorts off and you see like the rest of me, then you realise I am actually tanned right now. Don't
do that. It's all right. I'll take your word for it.
My skin's like paper, man.
Where is your camping buddy who helped you make the shower?
Carl, probably due here anytime. He pops in at that sort of time. What is it? 7:20. Yeah. Oh, look at that! It's 19 on the 19th.
Wow.
Oh, chances of that. Yeah, Carl will probably pop in soon, I think. How long have we got left on this, though, before you run out of your...
I've got 40 minutes yet.
Yeah.
Do you work? I'm reading comments, by the way. I'm not just asking these questions.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to read them as well, but I'm not very good at reading and talking.
My questions were all mainly related to you banging Lee.
Which has never happened, so
That happened, so I've run out of questions now.
There's more after that. Was related questions? Was that a prerequisite to the rest of the questions?
Oh dear. Who is the best kite surfer Alex has met?
Lewis Crafton. I've met Lewis Crafton. I've met Joe, I'm not very good with pro kite surfers, to be honest, but one of the North riders or duotone riders now. What's his name? I met him in Sicily. Tom something. I'm terrible. I love kite surfing, but I don't know many of the pro riders.
You're the best kite surfer I've ever met.
Yeah, the only one, right?
Yeah, the only one. Absolutely the only one. Somebody's asked, "Do you work online?" Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
Yeah, all my work's online. Everything.
Good insight.
I'm actually making a video series on it. Series of everything that I've done and do online, which is going to range from like guaranteed kind of hacky things like match betting and stuff like that, you know, that's like anyone can do, just get on there, earn a bit of money, enough to get by or whatever. But then I'm going to do a series that's also going to be making money online still, but it's going to be building an online business, and right from the beginning, go through everything, finding the staff and running it, all that, which also anyone can do, you know. It's just going to be a bit more, you might have to learn some things to do it. But everything, all the information is at our fingertips now, isn't it? These days, you can learn anything.
Have you ever tried foil board?
No, I'd like to. Someone was meant to send me one this summer to Tenerife, but you know.
What is that?
It's like a hydrofoil. It's like a board, but it's got a hydrofoil on it. You know, they have them on all sorts of things. Like I think originally surfing was on surfing, and some yachts have it. It's like an upside down wing, basically. No, it's not. It's a submerged wing. It's like a submerged wing.
Where you bounce up and down on it and it floats?
Yeah, so you can do that with them. Like pump it.
Yeah, I've seen some videos of that, actually. It does look quite fun. It does look good.
But people kite on them, and they're fast. They're fast and really efficient, and it's meant to feel like snowboarding on powder, you know, just like
wow,
smooth. But no, I haven't had a go. I will have a go soon. Yeah, looks fun.
Have you learned any Arabic and French since you've been in Morocco?
Tried Arabic for like 2 or 3 days. Duolingo. I couldn't even get through the first bit of the alphabet. Well hard. Move on to French. Because I thought, you know, everyone speaks French as well anyway here. And it could be useful in France, funnily enough. But I'm not doing very well with that.
I did hear a rumour that is their national language.
In France, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Crazy stuff.
I'm trying to read some comments.
Quite a lot of places. Like Canada, there's a lot of French people, isn't it? Or French speaking.
True, yeah. Like, what's that one called? Celine Dion. She speaks French. She's French Canadian.
Is she?
Celine
Dion, but I haven't heard that name in a while.
Have you banged Celine Dion?
Yes. Yeah, that one I have.
Do you battle with flies, midges, and other flying insects?
Oh, mate, if my camera was better, you'd see how many flies are in here right now. It's mad. Yeah, basically. I found a tick before as well.
Does Sen chase the flies?
Yeah. Does that? Get some quite often. But there's too many.
KITEVANMAN, what van do you have?
Sprinter. Long wheelbase 2010 Mercedes Sprinter.
It's nice, actually. It's the model that I wish I'd bought.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
why?
But I bought a fucking older one.
I think they're all pretty good, eh?
Yeah, mine's rusting away. Sat here, rusting away. Can't do anything with it.
It's rusting.
Would you recommend traveling with someone or solo in a van?
Depends who it is, eh? It's
I imagine traveling with like, I don't know, Jimmy Savile would be pretty shit.
Yeah, I think it would. Yeah, it's like it's pros and cons in it, like anything. And it was good traveling with Marcella, but then it's been, I'd say, better on my own actually. Yeah. More room.
How many amps are you getting on average?
I have like, I don't know. I can tell you I've had 22 kilowatts this month. I think that means. Oh look, a kilowatt a day.
Okay.
A kilowatt a day. You do the math.
How many sols have you got? How many watts have you got?
500 watts, but
good.
Shit. Like like the semi-flexible ones, and they just deteriorate so fast. On mine have anyway. Yeah, I put 3 on initially, I think, and then I put 2 more like last year or something.
Have you ever tried knitting whilst kiting?
Funnily enough, I have. Yeah, didn't go very well. No, it's not happened. It sounds pretty dangerous, actually.
Opinions. Oh, hold on. Opinions on an Iveco 5-ton long wheelbase. Considering this as a next upgrade.
5-ton, I like the sound. I've had like a 5-tonner.
Have you?
Yeah, like that extra bit of weight. Because then you can put a motorbike or something on as well, eh? A little scooter or something.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like where I am here right now, I could do with something like that. Although I wouldn't be able to go anywhere on it. I don't know. I don't know much about Ivecos actually, to be honest. British? Are they British made? Iveco?
I think they're related to Fords in some way.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make me very happy, but.
Yeah.
Liam has his own coffee brand. Will KITEVANMAN find a market for his lockdown juice?
Oh yeah, good idea. Yeah, I should do.
Alex just makes money from everything he does, so he'll find a way.
How is the coffee going?
Yeah, it's all right. I've not been pushing it up for the last 3 weeks while the lockdown's been on, but I'm still selling bags of coffee that I can't post out. So I'm trying to like not sell it.
Oh yeah, it's the post is still running there, right? It's just
but I'm just nowhere near.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm keeping on with it.
What did I say? A Dakar question. Has Dakar got local wins like Tarifa's? Oh, Tim, has Dakar got local winds like Tarifa's, Levante, and Poniente? I don't think so. It's just windy. Like, I've not heard anyone call the wind anything particular.
How do you two know each other? Are you mates, or is it just a van life thing? Well, we know each other through van things. We wouldn't have met anyone, would we?
Yeah. Both of them, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're mates as well now.
Yeah.
My dog's getting aggro about something. Just some people walking. She thinks she owns the place now.
Oh yeah.
Is Alex drinking beer or coffee?
Alex wishes he was drinking beer. It's green tea actually. It's about as mad as
I don't know how you do all this healthy stuff. You like
it's
everything.
It's not that healthy, is it?
Well, it's better than drinking coffee with 2 sugars in it, like I've been drinking all day.
Yeah, that's true.
You do eat healthy though, in comparison.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you eat?
Well, funny you ask. Today I've eaten 2 bacon sandwiches, about 6 bourbon creams, 2 large steaks, some grapes, and that's it. So far. Yeah.
I think it's more that you just eat really badly than I eat healthy. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably. I think everybody eats healthy in comparison to me. How much kite surfing are you getting in?
None at the moment because they've stopped us doing it. So they've in case I think it's like in case we injure ourselves and take up a hospital bed, you know, they stopped us doing it weeks ago actually.
Wow.
Like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I haven't been able to kite for. Yeah.
Somebody's asked how much I presume coffee. How much is it? It's bags or ground. There are bags of ground coffee. If you look on liamtheterrible.com, they are available there. However, just bear in mind that they might not be posted for a while. And also, little man in his little van said he's just bought 2 off me. You're gonna have to bear with me before I go to a post office and all that. So just wait. Your coffee will arrive eventually.
Oh, someone from Buckley there, did I just see? Where was that? Someone from my hometown? Oh, I've lost it. Hello, whoever it was, it's from Buckley.
Oh, I can see it. Nigel. I'm from Buckley. Love your stuff, mate.
Cheers, Nigel.
Have you been offered any Moroccan hash yet?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
How's that working out for you?
It's all right. There's nothing to drink, so.
What are you going to do with the bladders from the kites?
Oh yeah, good question.
What does that mean? Explain it. Explain the question.
Yeah. So to make the surround of the shower that I built outside, like the walls, I made it from an old kite material. Like we cut it off and put it around.
Oh, okay.
We cut the bladder off the kite and kept that, and the bladder is like the inflatable bit of the kite. It's like a big long, don't know, inflatable thing, tube. So we kept that to make something with it on our next project, which we haven't got around to yet, but it's going to be a boat.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, you were just saying about the Moroccans not wanting you to do anything dangerous, so you might end up in hospital. Don't make a DIY boat.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the prevailing wind here as well is like out to the Atlantic, you know. So it needs to be good. I don't know how we're going to make sure we don't get blown out to sea actually, but yeah, that's what we're doing is building a boat. Carl, yeah.
Pretty much everybody's asking about your alcohol. I only learned about your alcohol today. I think it must have been from Instagram or something. Literally.
Yeah, story on it.
How is the booze coming? How is the booze?
Yeah, so it's still bubbling away. I think so. It takes anything between like 3 or 5 days to like 3 weeks to be able to drink it.
Wow.
It's been about a week, I think, so far. Yeah, it's been about a week. I could probably drink it now and it'd be alcohol and it'd be drinkable, but I want to get stronger, you know. Wait to get the most out of that yeast. Yeah, I'm gonna do that live. Get on a live and drink that.
Pissed live?
Yeah, well, hopefully if it works.
So, are you when you're allowed out for your once a week shop?
Yeah,
I've never been to Morocco. Is alcohol just available? Is it a thing?
No. Not here, at least.
Oh, right.
Up north, like here's like really different to the rest of Morocco. Really, up north you can go to some supermarkets, have it like the big ones, and it's a completely separate part to supermarkets. While you'd be like, oh, what's through here? And you go to this little place, and then it's got a separate till in there and everything, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, but here in Dakar there is one little like secret place to get it from.
Secret place.
Yeah, I'm not sure how like legal it is or anything. But there was a place to get it, but when everything got locked down, then they stopped it. They stopped serving.
Thanks for the instant copy of the ebook. One for Alex. You're not vegan anymore.
No, I mean,
you have let everybody down. You have let your vegan community down.
I am what I always have been, which is like, I try to be vegan as much as I can, and I'm just reasonable with it, you know. Like in the past, even, you know, if I feel like eating some meat, I would. I just wouldn't really do it very often at all. And that's got less and less actually. It used to be like once a week. Now it's like once every 3 weeks or a month. But when the whole supply thing happened, there was like I didn't have fresh veg for 2 or 3 weeks. I was just like no veg. I had rice and some tinned fish for the dogs. So I ended up eating some of the tinned fish and catching fish. Like you saw those razor clams and stuff, and eating eggs. So it's kind of more like a survival thing than a I'm just going to do this, than a moral thing.
And I think to be fair, if we all cut down on eating meat, it would be better than just 1 or 2 people completely stopping meat.
Yeah, 100%.
For the world.
Yeah.
Also, the same person says to me, once that disaster is over, do you have any plans to travel abroad? I have loads of plans, but they never work out. I was meant to go to Barcelona last year. I never went to Barcelona last year. I want to go to Poland. I probably won't go to Poland. I probably won't drive to Poland. I'll probably just fly there for about £18 on EasyJet. I've got loads of things I want to do, but
fun.
Depending on your girlfriend, is she not absolutely 100% into their idea? What?
Why is that?
If she is not absolutely 100% into the idea, then it's a bad idea. Oh, right. Is that aimed at somebody else? Oh, if your girlfriend's not into the idea, then just sack her off. Sounds like hard work. Red or brown sauce?
Probably red. Just about. Depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
Like red sauce on chips, but brown sauce on bacon.
Yeah, but I like mayonnaise with chips.
Oh, mayonnaise with chips is good, actually.
Yeah. I haven't had chips in ages.
Really? I like making chips. My favourite thing to make. Surely you've got potatoes in Morocco.
Yeah, I've got some potatoes, actually.
And oil. And a pan.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, I could just make chips. I've got everything. Make chips.
You can just make chips. Why punish yourself when you can just make them?
Oh.
Where are you getting other supplies from, like gas and that?
Fuck, I haven't run out of gas yet. Since Spain.
Really?
Still on the same cylinder, yeah. So it's the LPG one, right? Like auto gas.
Yeah.
And I've not used my hot water purposely to make it last because they don't have auto gas fittings here to fill up with LPG, right? So I was expecting to have to use the little tins for on a little stove when I run out of gas.
Yeah.
So I bought some from Decathlon in Spain before I came here. However, I've just not run out of gas yet. Usually it lasts me about a month, but that's the hot water must use loads. You
do realise that now you've said it.
Yeah.
You're going to run out of gas probably tonight.
Shit.
As soon as you drop those chips in that hot oil, the gas is going to run out. And you're going to be left with a load of fucking raw potato.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I've got a big gas bottle from one of the gas men. They come and drop gas off because they don't have any mains gas here.
Yeah.
And I bought one off him just in case when this runs out, I can actually fit that bottle to it, which it might just fit. I just take this LPG one out and put that in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Just a bit of gas.
What is Alex going to do through the month of Ramadan next week? Will you have to hide your secret alcohol stash?
I think the value of it will increase through that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We can. It's not like illegal or anything to drink alcohol here. I don't think. No, it's not. And I don't know. They don't seem very strict on that sort of thing. I don't know in full, but I think it's more like a personal choice that they don't drink alcohol. They don't really like it. Don't agree with it, which I can see their point as well. You know.
Would you recommend me traveling with my girlfriend or bin her off and travel Europe alone?
What is she out of 10?
It's a good question. I mean, how long have you been with her? Is she going to do your fucking head in a van? You want somebody with you who's going to enhance your adventure, not make it hard work.
Yeah.
Which
Dave,
is
asking how big my LPG tank is. It's 22 kilos. Yeah, I think that's right. No, it's 12. What? 11 kilos, and it gets 22 liters of LPG in it. Would that be right? I think you can get 2 liters per kilogram. Yeah, I think that's right. So it's not massive, but it's lasted a long time just because I've not used the hot water, I think.
How are you getting on with guitar?
Everyone's like, binner. How do you see that? All right. Getting there. I mean, I could do some little things, but no, there's not going to be any live guitar session. Yeah.
You want to show us?
Definitely not. No. No. I deleted Call of Duty off my phone the other night, so I don't waste time doing that, and I can spend on the guitar instead.
Wow.
You know, yeah, commitment, that, innit?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Call of Duty on your phone?
Yeah.
Mate, it's well good.
Have you played PUBG Mobile yet?
No, I'm guessing that's very similar though, eh? Don't
Yeah.
even tell me. I've only just got rid of Call of Duty.
I've not played it. I don't play games because I'm not interested in games. But I downloaded it last year to play with a friend of mine, and completely got addicted to it, and then deleted it off my iPad, and I've just downloaded it again today, and I had to go, and I was shit at it. But if you get it, we can play together.
No, don't even say it to me. No.
PUBG Mobile. We can start a clan together.
Yeah.
The Van Clan.
Oh, it does sound tempting, doesn't it? What are the controls like on that end? Because I found at first the controls were dead weird on it. I was like, oh, this is just way hard, you know, a little phone. But then I found a setting on it where you could use the gyro in your phone, and then like to look around and aim and stuff. You just move your phone like it sounds like walking around the van, you know, with it. And
you get a headset for it as well.
Yeah, I know. Oh God, imagine being a kid these days.
I'm gonna try and I can't really show you what it looks like because I'd have to load a game up, and I don't want to quit a game and it ruin my reputation on there. I'm really committed to it now.
Okay.
How do you guys empty your loos? Somebody wants to know.
I don't have one in here. I don't have a loo.
Have you got somewhere to drop the kids off on site?
Yeah, there is actually. There's a toilet here, which I never knew it was here for the first 3 weeks, and then discovered it.
You just hold it in.
Yeah, I held it for 3 weeks.
I suppose if you're not eating meat, you could probably hold it for 3 weeks.
If you're not, meat, yeah. No, mate, it's way worse. Like vegan poos are like, you know, they're more often.
This has been a very insightful live chat.
Hey.
This has been a very insightful live chat.
Yeah, good. Yes, it should be. Eh?
Into the bowel movements of a vegan.
No,
how do you find out about kiting spots?
Are you a tattoo artist, Liam? Sorry, I was reading that.
Me?
Yeah, you're a tattoo artist.
No.
Yeah.
I'm the least artistic person ever.
I have a terrible tattoo, look, see. Oh, what's going on?
What is it?
What's with the light? There we go.
Oh, an eagle.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've had it since I was like 17 and wanted to get rid of it since I was about 18.
Was a good 12 months you had with that tattoo. A good 12 months.
It was. Yeah. It was someone pointed out how shit it was, and I was like, oh, yeah, it is. And I've hated it ever since. Yeah. What was the question? There was a question or something. What was it?
Somebody's asking about my toilet. I empty my toilet at various places, usually at the marina where I had my boat. Up until the lockdown, I didn't use my toilet. I'm quite grown up in the fact that I can just wait until I go to a supermarket or to McDonald's or something. But since being locked down, I've spent obviously 4 weeks now parked in this spot. I've had to use a toilet, and there is somewhere to empty it locally, so I've been emptying it there. And in fact, I emptied it today, and it was for the first time in 3 weeks, I think. I've emptied it today, and I forgot how bad it was. Like, to say that I don't do number twos in that ever, 3 weeks worth of number twos in that toilet was fucking disgusting. I almost filmed it because it was pathetic. It was pathetic how much I was gipping and almost being sick.
It's quite funny actually, because there's a place where people empty their toilets here. They call it Lac de Cac, which translates to Lake of Shit, I think, in some language. And there's people like, you know, lots of people have quads, so some people take them on their quads and that. But there's one guy who goes past like every week past my door here with his skateboard on a little lead, and he has his toilet cassette like on his skateboard, just walking.
Really?
Just taking my shit to the Lac de Cac. Yeah. No, it's quite cool out here, you know. I'm enjoying being out here. I mean, I'm enjoying being stuck here. Actually, I must say.
Do you know what's strange? I don't know if you're on the same lines here, but aside from all the bad shit that's happening, being locked down in a van and being in a van isn't fucking that bad at all, is it?
No, I'm happy, you know.
Yeah, I've had the best 3 weeks or the best month for a long time in a lot of ways. Like, just having no hassle from anybody particularly, just being able to just be here and not have a lot to do and just chill and just enjoy not spending money.
It's what's the word for it? It's not forced, but because we're kind of being forced into, for me, because I'm being forced to stay here and forced not to kite, and it's I've kind of accepted it and then treated it in a good way. I thought, right, okay, well, I'm going to use this time to, like that series I'm doing, I told you about. I'm like, right, I've had this series in my task list to do for probably 18 months or so, and I never get around to it. And now there's just no excuse not to. So stuff like that's getting done, and I'm sure that's the same for a lot of people. They're getting to do the things, the backlogs, you know. And you don't feel guilty about it, do you? Because you're stuck here and that's it. You're not.
No,
you don't get FOMO. You're like, oh, if I sit here and do this work for like 4 hours all day, like sitting on my laptop or whatever, then people aren't out kiting. Although some people have been kiting actually, but people aren't out kiting. People aren't doing the stuff that you want to enjoy doing. So it's easier on your mental health to do it for me anyway.
I've been looking for a mountain bike today because I figured that I might try and go out riding bikes while I'm out here. But
yeah, it looks like a nice place to do it.
Yeah, well, the walking is incredible here. Liam, are you high? No, I'm not high. No, I'm not. The walking around here is incredible, but walking is just a bit like, I've been able to walk since I was a toddler, and I've got a bit bored of it. So I figured that mountain biking might be a bit more fun.
How long have you been able to ride a bike for?
Probably since I was about 10, actually.
Yeah.
Can you ride a bike?
Yeah, I can ride a bike.
Yeah, I always find it strange when you meet adults that can't ride bikes.
Yeah, does that happen?
Yeah, it still happens. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine getting to adulthood and not being able to ride a bike.
Oh. that would make for some fun times actually.
Liam, are you anywhere near Stanage Edge? I can see Stanage Edge out my window. Actually, well, just about. I can see Stanage Edge out my window. In fact, this evening, I wish I could show you. Actually, it's actually a really beautiful evening here, and I know that you're going to be able to trump me because where you are is going to be far more spectacular. But there's not a cloud in the sky at the minute, and the sun is just going down over the mountain, over the hill, So the sky is just lit up, and the hills in the distance are lit up, and it's a really nice colour. I'm boring you here, I understand,
Oh,
but
nice.
look, I just looked at it, it's really nice.
Are you on your laptop, eh? Can you show us it?
Yeah, I could just move. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
The
camera's terrible. I think it's a bit better than now, the camera on this, but I wanted to hook my GoPro up to it. But you need a micro HDMI to HDMI lead. And mate, I spent a whole day, this is weeks ago now, but I spent like half a day around the town here trying to get one of these leads. There's probably like 4 electrical shops in sight at any one time in the town. They're everywhere, and not one of them had one of these leads. It's very frustrating.
I've had 3 weeks now struggling to try and get a key cut for my van. Because everywhere's closed.
Yeah.
So there's nowhere open that cuts keys, and I've snapped my spare. Well, I've snapped my main key. I only had my spare, and the keys are prone to snapping because the locks are shite on this van. It's been a nightmare, and I just cannot see how that's not an essential thing. Why like things being essential is sort of depends on what you're after, isn't it?
I suppose if it's your only key, it's pretty essential.
But anyway, I have just for the record, but we are running out of time. But
oh shit,
I am about to put a video out after this. Anybody who's watching, I was going to put it out. I usually put them out at 7, but Alex was a bit of a diva and said we must go live at 7, so didn't put it out at 7. But as soon as this is finished, I'm going to put a new video out where you can continue the key cutting saga, because it's been a thing. I've talked about it non-stop for 3 weeks now.
Can we speak a bit about this StreamYard actually? What is the limit on it without subscribing to it?
20 hours a month, which is actually quite a lot.
Yeah, I've never used it.
I've been doing live chats. Well, I was doing lives every single night for a couple of weeks, so I've run out. I've literally got an hour and 15 minutes. Well, had an hour and 15 minutes left before this chat, and we're up to an hour now. So.
Right.
But it's 20 quid a month.
When like, because we've got the chat here.
Yeah.
What happens when someone super chats? And does it come up on here the same as it does on YouTube, or? That's
a funny question, actually. I said, Alex, why don't we see if anybody wants to super chat?
Test it out. This is quite different, isn't it? Like the interface.
Yeah. Super chats do come up on here because it's happened before, and I really like this format. Right, I really like it. However, you know, when you do it live on your phone or your iPad or on YouTube, when the live ends, it gives you the stats from that live chat. So it'll tell you if you got any new subscribers, how many watch minutes, how many views, and that. Yeah. This doesn't tell you that, and I really missed that part of it.
Yeah, it's a nice little celebratory end to it, isn't it? And it just uploads to YouTube as a normal video, as it normally does after you do it live.
Yeah, everything's the same. And in fact, I obviously scheduled this earlier on today, so I've had this window open all day. Even though you can close it down and go revisit it, I've had this window open all day. I've then gone into YouTube Studio, added all the tags and the description and all that kind of thing, and then just keep coming and going, sort of thing. Right. But also, we could have been chatting for an hour beforehand, and nobody would have known we were. So we could have been slagging everybody off, about to watch, and then go live and pretend that we like people that are watching.
Typical. Surely key workers are key workers. DJ Novan, that is funny. I like that.
It's a machine, no human interaction. Yeah, so these automated key cutting things apparently aren't for car keys. So, somebody sent super stickers and.
There you go. Yeah, super chat. Sound. Yeah. Oh. Hang on. Hello. Good. They're nice glasses. Feel free to come in. I'm on a YouTube live actually, but it's ended in a minute. Look, feel free to come in. So.
Coming in now.
Yeah. Do you want to say hello? I'm on somebody else's channel. I'm on Liam's channel, who's a friend from back in the UK, a fellow Vanlife.
That's so cool.
This is Lexi.
Hello.
You're right.
Introduce yourself. Tell them where you're from.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm from North America, Wisconsin specifically, and I've been in Morocco here now 9 months. So
9
it's
months.
been an adventure.
9 months, did you say?
Yeah, 9 months.
Wow.
Yep. Now we're in the Western Sahara.
If I was from America, I would want to be in Morocco as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So I would be happy to be anywhere other than there right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
How are you enjoying Morocco anyway? Obviously, if you've been there 9 months, it must be good.
Yeah, I really like it. The place is incredible, like the scenery and all the nature. And where we are now is super cool, like the ocean next to the desert, and there's so many dromedaries or camels every day. So this is a nice touch. But otherwise, yeah, really friendly people, amazing food, and of course, my experience is going to be, yeah, it's a good one.
And obviously, Alex is there as well.
Exactly. It is pretty mad. The camels walking past the windows. Every time I see it, I'm sitting here and there's a camel walking past the window. I'm like,
that would be surreal.
I'm pretty sure some ate our bananas.
The what?
They ate our bananas.
What, they stole them?
Yeah, they stole them, then ate them, and then shit
No
everywhere.
way. I've got some sheep that sometimes come near my van. That's it. They don't steal my bananas though.
Wait, where are you camping right now?
I'm in the UK, in England, in an area called the Peak District, which is countryside essentially, green and hilly and stuff.
Beautiful. Different from here.
Well, yeah. I presume it's very beige, sunny, and dry where you are.
That's right. Yeah, I wanted to grow some seeds. I've had these seeds for like a year. The chili plants. I've been that excited to grow them. I came to it and I was like, shit, there is no soil here at all. Like nowhere. Even I went into town and asked him, there's only compost, and he was like laughing at me.
Do you think we could make one with our compost?
I'm gonna get some camel shit tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah, this is a really good idea.
Yeah.
And we could start putting the vegetables.
Whoa, that was lucky.
That was a really good catch,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Woo, you got that, son. Get out of the way. Go on.
Vanlife. But like, yeah, I feel like we could put together our old vegetables and stuff too.
Yeah.
And
I think so. Another thing, though, because I thought about that, you need worms. I think if you're going to put food and stuff in it.
I didn't know that.
I think you need worms to like eat it and poo out.
Like what about
compost? Yeah.
Flowers. I don't know.
And like
Is there any budding? What are they called? People grow stuff. Oh, horticulture. Is that right? Yeah. A horticulture. Yeah. Or a botanist. What's that?
What people probably won't know watching this is that we've actually got a vegetable patch. We've made a secret vegetable patch. So off the beaten track, we've dug out a section of land, cut the grass out, built a wall around it, and got loads of sheep shit as well, and spread that about and churned it all in and that. And we planted potatoes, carrots, garlic, and some other stuff because we planted it like last week because we didn't know how long lockdown would be on for. But now, if it stays there, there'll always be those vegetables potentially growing there, even if we come back in months to come or next year.
That's sweet.
Well, you could do this. I'd say we, but I think I can help.
Yeah, we can do it. I'm happy to have a gardener friend. Perfect.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to do in Spain. But
I think Lexi's already quite popular in this live chat. People are suggesting that we get Lexi on a live chat on her own.
What?
There you go. Lexi just instantly popular.
I can do it. I was actually coming to ask you. Well, also ask you. There's many things leading up to this question, but I don't know if this is like Can I say anything on this camera?
Mm.
Maybe not everything.
Is it about?
Okay, just for
Is it
our.
about Max and Lee separating?
We're gonna keep it G today. To keep it G for everybody today, I think we'll all be here together, and maybe we'll work on something tomorrow for a live.
What does keep it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like keep it G. Gangsters, you know. PG like.
Oh, I get.
PG,
I've
PG-13.
seen that in films.
Yeah. What does G actually stand for?
I don't know.
This is a good question.
What does PG in a film stand for?
I don't know.
Oh, is
No,
it
no.
guidance? No?
Yeah.
Parental guidance.
Oh, right, okay.
G, not just G.
Yeah.
We can keep it PG and G though.
Somebody said that Lexi needs to accept that it's warm there, and why are you not dressed the same? Why is Lexi wrapped up? Why is Lexi dressed for winter?
If you're in the wind, it's actually pretty cold.
No. No, this is a good question, but I like the hood. This helps me keep from the sun, and so I wear it most days. Yeah.
Parent of guardian, or parent or guardian, I guess. PG. Oh yeah, I reckon it is parent or guardian, not parental guidance.
Oh right, parent or.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Who is the parent?
No, exactly.
This is good. Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to see Sen? She's. There she is.
Hello. Hello.
Is it? Is it?
Nearly took my ham off. There's not many dogs I'm scared of, but I am fucking terrified of Sen. Like, I reckon Sen would.
She's lovely.
She would lure you in. She's so cute and so sweet, but at the same time, she could just rip your face off in a second.
Yeah.
In fact, we had some fun with it today.
I like her already.
We got. I'm gonna do it probably in a video soon, but we wrapped Carl's arm in an oven glove and tea towel and tape and that, and got him to run. Oh, it's fun.
Why did he go in and run with it? Or what is
and Sen chased him and grabbed onto his arm. We've never tried it before. I thought, oh, you know, like they do in the videos, you know, we'll do that.
You have to try that.
Yeah, it's funny.
That would be so good.
But then all the other dogs started coming because they were like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And then like it was like, "Oh, there's gonna be a fight here." So
yeah, he told me about that actually. I'm happy with.
Sorry, Lexi, I didn't mean to interrupt you then. But we're gonna have to call it a day because I don't want it to just cut off. So I'd rather say goodbye to everybody. But we've literally got like 5 minutes left or so.
Bye then.
Bye. Wait. Everybody watching this, say bye to Lexi and Alex. And thank you for coming on, by the way. And the unexpected guest, thank you also.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, thank
No
you.
worries. Speak to you soon, mate. And we'll do this again. Oh, we'll do it when the booze is ready. You know?
Yeah. Should we just get drunk live?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think we're gonna have a party tomorrow.
Are we?
I don't know. Should we?
Oh, I want a fucking party tomorrow.
I think so.
Right, anyway, I love you both, and I hope that you're both safe, and I'll see you soon.
And you, mate. Keep safe, everyone. Thanks for joining.
You.
Bye.
Goodbye.